Saturday Night Live thought it would be groundbreaking comedy to portray Trump voter as a racist redneck for their 50th anniversary special. And with, of all people, Tom Hanks, which, has been found out he was found out to ride that Epson jet to that island. Epstein, whatever his name is, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and he tries to put on this air like, he's a real good guy. Okay,
Well,
I'm about sure when I play this clip that YouTube will be like, have a little bitch fit and be like, you can't play that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'll just have to cut it out.
Oh, well, thank you. Hey, can I speak?
Oh, and not only that, it's a rehashed clip. They did the exact same clip before and they redid it with different actors. So yeah, they went out of their way to make a point with it.
Speaking of church, can I say something? If more folks went to church, we wouldn't be in this mess we're in now.
You know what? I agree with you, Doug. I'd like to shake your hand, sir. Here we go.
No,
Oh, no.
Like that.
Oh, no. It's just a handshake. Yeah, it's just a handshake. Yeah, all right. You're welcome in Black Jeopardy anytime.
All right. Well, thank you, my brother. Maybe I'll start a show for you to come on, and we'll call it White Jeopardy.
No. We don't need it.
Well, here's the thing. There isn't a White Jeopardy. There's just Jeopardy, right? And so they're making out this is Black Jeopardy. There's a just Jeopardy. And it's not all white people. They let all types of people on the show. So you see the hypocrisy there, right? When you're like, we have a Black Jeopardy. I don't know if they actually do or not. There's a lot of things, right? And they're like, well, you got a white one. No, we got an all people one. Why do you need a all black one? We have all, it's like most of these fucking game shows we have now have black hosts. So I'm going, wait. Why do you need your own? You have a white one. No, it includes everyone.
I find this highly offensive.
Well, yeah, I mean, it plays into the redneck stereotype of the dumbass redneck, and then they throw on top of it dumbass Trump supporting redneck and the whole black versus white. They just piled on with this one.
I find this highly offensive for all those reasons, and another one. He's making out like all Southern people are dumbasses.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, damn near the whole world does that.
I know. Just because
you people probably think I'm just talking out my ass here. And I know I don't sound that smart, but I actually have been tested and have a 160 IQ.
Yeah. But what gets me...
No, that doesn't mean you're super knowledgeable in everything. That's one of those people go, but actually on page blah, 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 and this blah, 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 you get know-it-alls, right? And that's good brain elasticity, right? They have good recall. That does not necessarily mean high intellect. For that matter, my own take on IQ test, I don't believe in them. I know there's others that exist that's probably more accurate, and you should probably gauge by that. It is a very hard thing to gauge intellect, because there's brain health, and then there's learned knowledge, and then there's intellect. There's different types of intellect. And if you want to make it a real stretch, there's even emotional intellect. But this is not a fucking TED Talk. I just wanted to say that real quick.
Well, I find this offensive because just because I have a Southern accent does not mean I am stupid by far. And I get tired of people making fun of people like me,
Well, that was kind of my point. I have a high IQ and I'm a Southerner. You went through college. Actually, at least every female in my family and that I personally know went through college and passed entirely, with high grades.
Yeah. But see, this kind of shit here gets put online and it gets a lot of views, and everybody thinks that Southern people are dumbasses, and that's just not the truth. Because, I mean, who they gonna call to fix the shit that gets broken?
Yeah. And
People
almost
like us.
and almost every time goes hand in hand, not necessarily in this one, but almost every time they're like inbred, blah blah blah. Okay. I've been a good many places, and I find the inbreeders are primarily in the West. You don't really find that in the South, not to my experience. And I've been here for decades. You don't really find inbreeding here.
I was born and raised here, so I mean, you would hear about it every so often, you know, every so often, but it wasn't a common thing, it made news when it happened. Everybody would be shocked and all that and disgusted and
I
everything else.
was weird is I've met people from California and other places toward the West, and what shocked me is every one of them that I met, virtually every one of them was literally inbred. There was one that his brother was his father, and there was another that she let her twin cousins come in and do her every night.
Ooh,
And I'm not making this stuff up. I mean, every Westerner I know personally had inbreeding going on in their family that they were kind of hush about it, but not that hush because it was just normalized to them. But you don't get that in the South. You don't.
mm-mm. If I remember when I was a kid, it was found out that somebody in the neighborhood was doing that, and they
Wait,
got
wait. I think I misspoke. I said the one his what I meant to say his father was his uncle is what I meant to say. I don't know if I said that right, but just to clarify.
well, somebody in the neighborhood was
Oh
caught.
yeah, memories just came flooding back. Also, he had a sister, and they both would say and just passing casual conversations that they would do each other. Not that they did do each other, but they would do each other.
That's just nasty. The whole thing is nasty.
Well, like my point. These Southern stereotypes, they're going on media that's been damning the South. I don't know since media existed because possibly because of the divide that the Civil War made.
Yeah, but it was found out that somebody in the neighborhood was doing that, and they got tore up. I mean, I'll just say there wasn't anything left for the police. I'll say that much. And I get so tired of the stereotyping of Southern people. Because, like I said, if those fuckers get something that's broken or whatever, or have to have something fixed or something taken care of or whatever, they're gonna call people like us because they don't know how to do anything.
Yeah, well, these people carrying these really old stereotypes, they need to come see how things really are because the South is modernized these days. I mean, there's not as much money flow in the South, but everybody's out there just like everywhere else, talking black slang and listening to rap music and got no problems with black people and they're not inbred. There's a lot of dumb ones, but there's a lot of smart ones too. If you compare the general that you can look this up, the IQ of state to state, Alabama is higher than California.
Really?
Yeah.
So why in the hell
by like 2 points, but it's higher, right?
So why in the hell are most of them fuckers looking down on people like us?
Because they've been fed this stereotype through media all their life.